giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedule. Keep track of all the Warriors games right on your refrigerator door. Folks, don't forget the Graphics game for Couch today. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Warriors girls?
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the center position. Rocket 2, three-pointer, Butler, that shot misses. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Wagner outside. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Good on the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Suggs. This game he had 28 points. Carter with a screen on Kerr. Payne for three. It's rebounded by Thornton. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Payton. That's to Curry. MP dishes to Kerr. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 5.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Banchero on the money from 12 feet away.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Butler. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Here's MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Now, here's Bane. 35 points for him last game against Utah. Banchero, that's good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Here's MP. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Payton outside. Pass to MP. Right side Horford. Back to MP. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wagner against Butler. Wagner on the wing. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
So the wing on the left, Horford finds Butler. MP outside. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 5 points so far.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Pass to Bane. Shoots. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Wagner with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Count it.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
On the wing, Payton. Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Banchero outside. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a three-point Magic lead. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry kicks to Butler. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Curry against Bane. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Thornton. Outside, Payton. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Stephen Curry's out there with MP. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Butler. Jalen Suggs making his last shot.
I love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by MP. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter right side. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Carter's got 7 points.
Well, Carter Jr.'s got great ability to create shots, even quickly when needed.
Curry kicks to Thornton. Kuminga the pass to Horford. to Thornton. Here's Payton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Suggs. Bane against MP. That gives them the lead. Bane's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Thornton passes to Horford to stop the run. And it's sent back by Carter.
That is exactly what these coaches want to see from Carter. Defend the rim.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside, Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thornton.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Outside, Kuminga. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to MP. Outside, Curry. Over Bane. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Curry.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. Back to Suggs, and stolen by Horford. On the wing, Thornton, defended by Carter. Inside, 1 second left. Can't capitalize inside. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after
this. They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we can. Thanks for spending half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6 foot. Unbelievable move by MP.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Wagner outside. To the middle, Butler with the steal. On the wing, MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Thornton's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And it's Carter penetrating, and then Carter with the jam.
That's how you go to the rim. Athletic move there from Carter Jr.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside, Payton. Banchero against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. MP kicks to Payton. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Out to Carter. Wagner against Butler. High post shot. MP grabs the miss. Thornton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
To the paint, here's Thornton. Inside, MP gets it.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
Outside, Bane. Suggs, screen on Curry. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Payton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Thornton. Golden State moving it around. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Outside, Bane. Suggs with a screen for Bane. From the arc. And no good that time. Warriors trail by 7. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflection because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Curry. Left side, Horford. Stolen by Carter. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Butler against Bane. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. The offensive rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Good work defensively by Carter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there. Right. Oh my God. That's a great pass. Offensively, Bane's the total package.
Payton outside. Back to MP. Great focus, MP.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Banchero outside. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight. And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Kuminga's come in for Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Thornton. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero against Kuminga. Banchero passes to Wagner. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Curry finds Thornton. Dayton in the corner. Pass to Horford. MP outside. From about 16. MP cleans it up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. He's changing it up here. Here are the Magic now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Curry. Then it's MP. And it's Podziemski in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. A putback, and Carter with his second chance points. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, look, he's a big guy, and Carter Jr.'s playing big tonight. They can't stop him.
Back to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Banchero for 3. MP grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Back to Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Peyton in for Brandon Podziemski.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Curry looking it over. Curry gets the screen from Thornton. Launches it from deep. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Horford against Suggs. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact, but gets it to go.
Down low, here's MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thornton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Bane. Drills it from outside.
Clutch points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Misses the three. Magic leading by 3. Carter with a screen on Peyton. And he banks the layup in.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
In the paint. Butler.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Bane. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Shoots the 3. MP with the rebound. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. It's stolen by Carter. Banchero with the ball. Butler covering. 2 points. That one goes.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Curry outside. Leading him to the bucket.
Well, they got their young star to the ball, and it paid off. And he's so hot. Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr. steady as they come.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Here's MP. Now here's Butler. Now MP. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Magic leading by 5. Now Banchero. Suggs outside. Carter with a screen on Horford. It's Suggs with the drive.
Well, there